What if you believed that you could change the world? Would your heart break for the lost and broken souls? What if you were meant for something more, and you are?
When I asked the question out loud, why am I on this planet? What am I supposed to be doing? I heard the question asked back to me, do you have the courage to be you? The you I created. I attributed the question to God. I believe that's who asked the question. But I remember thinking, heck no, I don't do scared. Using the word courage implies that somebody wants you to do something that's going to make you afraid. And I didn't know if I was going to sign up for that. But every morning I would wake up and I'd hear the same question, do you have the courage to be you? And I began to wonder, who was that person? What was I supposed to do? And then one day God said to me, I created you on purpose, for a purpose. And so he began to show me memories of the little girl I once was. And sadly, she did not resemble the woman that I had become. So I asked the question out loud and in my spirit, what happened to her? Where did she go? And again, another memory came, one I had not thought about in 30 years, of being in school and being the kid on the front row that was always raising their hand, pick me, pick me. When asked, what are you going to be when you grow up? I was the first one to jump out of my chair and declare with great confidence I was going to go around the world and I was going to tell people about God and I was going to help them and I was going to be married and have daughters. And then one day I was called to the principal's office. That's where the bad kids went. And I worked so hard at being good. I couldn't figure out why I had to go there. And I remember walking down that lonely hallway into the principal's office. And when I walked in and the door shut, that adult, that principal, for the first time in my life, she ridiculed my dreams. I didn't know what sarcasm was at the time. But she asked me, aren't you that little girl who wants to go around the world telling everybody about God? For the first time, it sounded like something awful. And two emotions hit me that I never experienced before, embarrassment and humiliation. And I remembered that I made a vow at 10 years of age that I would never feel those things again. And so on that day, I stopped being me. I stopped being confident, I stopped being opinionated, I stopped being talkative, I stopped telling the world that there was a God that loved them. And I assimilated and I became like everyone else. And I wonder, do you know when you stopped being you? I have a feeling there's a time and a place. As I talk to people around the country, it seems like we all have some experience when we believed that who we are is not good enough. And that is what the book is about. The book I wrote, Do You Have the Courage to Be You? I believe that there are clues to your destiny in your childhood dreams.